Hello, hello, y'all. This is Laurie with Laurie Resiliently Crafting. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing on this marvelous Monday? It's Monday. It's Monday, y'all. And welcome to the Grace Creations and Inspired by Grace event. My name is Laurie, and we are in the event today. If by chance you see this little red button right here, you caught me live. If not, just do hashtag replay, and I'll get back to you just as soon as Mr. FB lets me see you. And yes, I am in my new craft space. It's still, not everything's in here, y'all. I just got enough in here so that I could craft today. Because I was thinking tomorrow was the actual event. I don't know why. I've just been really crazy lately with trying to get everything situated and get this all worked out and all the things, and whew, it's been a lot of work, y'all. Lots and lots and lots of work. It has. We're just waiting on Miss Raven to finish up. She's working on her second project, but as soon as we can get everything taken care of, and I'm hoping everything's going to be good to go, because this first time I brought either of my devices out here to, and I'm using the Wi-Fi. So I may have to switch to data on my phone. We'll have to see. We'll have to see as soon as I can see some comments, and that I've gotten shared into the group. So let me hit my refresh button, because let me see if I'm shared in there yet. Let's see if we're shared in there yet. And I decided sitting here, I don't like where I'm sitting. It's not that I don't like where I'm sitting. I don't like where my laptop is, so I'm going to have to move that. It's in the same place it was when I was in the other craft room, but I don't like the arrangement. I think I like it better up further. You just have to be here to see it, which I plan on, if I get done fast enough, that I plan on going ahead and showing you what I've been doing, y'all. What I've been doing. I've been working my fanny off. And in fact, Sunday was a good thing, and it was a day of rest, because Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I worked like a dog. And my body was telling on me. It was. So just waiting to get shared over into the group. I see one eyeball, but I don't see anybody else. So, okay, Nora shared. I seen that. Let me hear the. Let me get this refreshed again and see if I'm in the group. See if I'm in the group yet. Nope. Let's see. So anyway, is anybody seeing me? If you're here, say hey, so that I know that you're here. Y'all come on in. Let me see if I can find myself and get me shared. Let me see. Probably not, but we're gonna try. I'm gonna try. Oh, there we are. I see 3 now. I see 3 eyeballs, but I don't see any comments yet. So y'all comment, say hey. I don't know if it's my situation here or what. If y'all got me shared in there yet. I hope so. I hope somebody has. Okay, all I'm seeing is Miss Raven still, and my time is 6:01. 6:01, so hers has finished up, and my husband just got home. I can see him when he pulls in. Oh, there I am. Look at that. I hate them pics they get of us. Those are so terrible. There we go. I got it, y'all. But I'm still not seeing no comments on my phone, so it's probably a good thing that I've got my laptop, because I'm not seeing anything. Let me swipe and see if they're hiding from me. Nope, they're not hiding. So we might have to read the comments. Oh, there's Sherry. Hey, girl, hey. I see you. And there's Roger. Hey, Roger Kane. Yes, thank you. Hey, Nora. Yes, look at my new craft space, y'all. Woo, woo. Now, there's a big blank spot right there, because there's going to be a great big dresser that's going to go there. We just haven't got there yet. Hey, Ann Thompson, how you doing, girl? Thank you for being here. And we are in the Grace Creations Inspired by Grace event today. And the theme is autumn leaves. So what y'all think about that? Who's ready for autumn? I am. I'm done with the spring and the heat. In fact, it was nice this morning. It was low 70s. It was nice this morning. Well, this afternoon, it's wanting to rain, and my hair's done, because I've been in and out of the rain, my hair's done gone, you know, all the things. Hey, Raven, caw. I'm doing pretty good. Hey, Brittany. I'm not getting all my comments on my phone, but I am getting them on my laptop. So that is a good thing. That's a good thing, right? At least I got them. At least I got them. So, all right. So, this is what we're working with today. I've got me a cutting board, and this side is good. Looks like it's never been used. But this side was used pretty good. And it looks like somebody put a couple burnt hot pots on there, and it scorched it. But we're going to cover it up, y'all. We're going to cover it up. So, let's get busy. Let's get busy. I'm going to use the Folk Art acrylic paint and the color linen. Color linen. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay. Hey, pretty pieces with Michelle and Candace. Yes, my she shed. We are in the she shed. Everything's not in here, y'all. I promise you. You should see the other one. It's horrendous. It's horrendous. But it was so bad that I had enough stuff out here and things that I needed to move so that I could do my live out here. So I had my grandson and his little buddy help me this morning, well, this afternoon, because this morning I ended up having to take my brother-in-law, who does not have a way to go, had to take him to the Walmart, you know, the first of the month to get all his stuff taken care of. So that's what I did this morning. Hey, Cheryl. Yes, thank you, Ann. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Sherry, you know it says I'm not following you. I know darn well I am. OFB just shutting things off when they want to, don't they? They just do. They just do. Okay, so we got me a baby wipe. Let me grab a paintbrush, and I think we need the big one for this. So I'm just going to put it over top of the top. We're just going to try to go just to the edge, because I am going to put a napkin on it. And we're going to juice it up. And you will see. But yes, y'all, I have been busy beaver. I have. And like I said, was thinking that the event was tomorrow, and I think, well, I still have one more day. So I didn't get it all done yesterday. So when I got home from going to town with my brother-in-law, guess what I was working on? Yeah. It was like, oh, you better hurry up and do it, Lori. You better hurry up and do it. Now's the time. So, which is good. It forced me to go ahead and get it done rather than procrastinating. And, you know, well, I got this, I got that, because I'm bad about that. And the older I get, the worse my procrastination gets. I used to be one of those ones that, you know, if you wanted something done, you just went ahead and jumped on it and did it. And that's the way I was for a long time. But with my back issues, I've gotten to rely on people. I've had to, you know, quit being such the bad butt and just ask for help. People aren't going to hold it against you. If they don't want to do it, they don't want to do it. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you for sprinkling, Sherry. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Ann. And there's the other Cheryl. Hey, girl, hey. And there's little of me, gifts and specialties. Hey, Lisa. Thank you, Michelle. Hey, Ronnie. How you doing, girl? Thank you for sprinkling. And there's Melanie would be the light. All right, what the world? What happened here? Come on, quit doing that. And Nora and Lindell. Hey, girl, hey. Yes, I'm in my shed. Yes, girl, I do. I've been working on my she shed. My husband built this for me, and we started in May. I tried to talk him into just buying one that was already pre-built and all the things, and then all he would have had to do was insulate it and wire it and that type of stuff, and he didn't want to go that route. He said, I can build one for a lot cheaper, which he did. I honestly say it was cheaper for him to build it himself, But the wear and tear on him and myself and my son and my grandson, it's been a job. I'm just saying. It has been a job. And he's not completely done. He's still working on the outside, right outside this window. I've got a window right here as well. He's putting a carport attached to my building so that we've got a little Kia Soul that he drives back and forth to work, because he drives 50 miles one way, so 100 miles a day just to go to work. And we got us a little gas miser, a little Kia Soul, and it's the only vehicle we have that's not sitting under a shelter. So we decided that we'd go ahead and add on to that to put the car in there, as well as the lean-to that we already had there attached to the old building. We're going to clear that out because we just got scrap wood and stuff in there. We're going to clear that out, and then we're going to, he's going to put a floor, like a false floor on top of the dirt and level it out so that I can take all the saws and everything that was taking up so much room in our sheds, that to put them outside in that other lean-to, and it's closed off. Just a little bit of wind can come through there. So if we put them in there, we can just cover them up when we're not using them, and the weather won't get to them and all the things. And and plus all the sawdust and all that stuff will stay out, outside instead of in the building, and all in everything. So there's that. Well, that's good. I love how y'all chit chat. So we just drying this up. Let me see if I can swipe again and see if they'll come back, because it's stuck on Sherry saying you're in there. Hey Sharon. Oh, now it's going. My chair's running away with me. I'm not used to sitting, y'all. I'm not used to sitting. When I first started doing live crafting, I was sitting, and then about a year afterwards I went to standing, but with the neuropathy in my body and my back and all the things, I just can't. I can do it for a little while, but I can't do it for a long period of time. Even that doing it for 1 hour for an event, it just ruins me. By the time I'm done with my live, I'm hurting pretty bad. So I need to sit down. But I am going to have the old table that was doing my lives with. It's going to be sitting like right alongside of this table here, so that when I have big projects and I need to stand up, I can. But it'll be for projects that I won't be doing live, because there'll be longer projects, bigger projects, and I'll have to sit down in between. So there's that. So y'all enjoying the live so far, the event so far? So far we've had Lindell's Craft Escape, and I've gotten to watch bits and pieces of everybody. Then it was Pretty Pieces by Michelle. Then we had Outcast Crafter with Rosa. And then after that was Rustic Daisies DIY by Renee. And we had Craftifornia Dreaming with Miss Raven. Then myself. After me is White's Creative Designs, Miss Karen. The Wobbly Nickel with Miss Sarah. And then Christy's Craft Cottage with Christy. So y'all, we still got several people, 3 more people, 4 more people, 3 more people after me. So you don't want to miss out, because they're just all fantastic crafters. Okay, so that's all we did to that, and I just did the 1 coat, mainly to cover up that burn, and then when I put my napkin on, it's gonna look nice underneath it. That's not gonna stick out. You know what I'm saying? So this is the napkin that I've chosen to do, because our theme is autumn leaves, right? Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And I only had 1. I don't know where it came from. Had to been in Happy Mail, because I love it. Yeah, but I only got the 1. And I do like the gold trim, and it blends really well with the top up here, as you can see. You see how that gold trim on the napkin, as it slides down, just kind of blends up in with the napkin. You can't even hardly tell with the board. So we're gonna put that on. And we're gonna just go from there. Okay, so now we're gonna get us some Mod Podge, And I do have my iron over there, but I don't have it plugged in. So I'm thinking I might need to grab it and plug it in. Hold the phone, y'all. And if we have time, I will make sure that I show y'all the rest of my craft space and what's going on and all the things. If we have time. I'm hoping we do. We may not, but we'll see. Okay. All right, that little joker don't take no time to heat up, so I'm gonna stick it right there. We're gonna stick it right there. Put my leaf over there. Get my butt back in the chair. Get my butt back in the chair. Hey, Karen. How you doing? How you doing? What else I miss? Yes. Andrew, you're welcome here. I'm very thankful that you're here, but you have to behave, okay? We don't want to hear no ugly words. We don't want to read no ugly words, okay? I'm going to fight for you, and I'll give you some love even, but you have got to behave, okay, baby? I appreciate you. I appreciate you. All right, Andrew, that's enough. You need me to block you? Be nice. Hey, Trisha, how you doing? Yes, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so blessed, y'all, that my husband did this. But it was funny the other day. We were getting ready to start on the lean-to, and he's like, I don't know how much more my body can take. I was like, never mind. I'm not even going there. You know, we tried to tell him. Wish he did save us a lot of money. But he's like, my body's just not used to all this anymore. You know, it's physical. It's a physical thing for sure. When you start building your own, you know, back in his 30s and 40s, it wasn't no big deal. But now, you know, he turned 65 this year, so, and he does have rheumatoid arthritis as well as COPD. So, it's hard, y'all. And he works full time, and he preaches. Which he finally got to preach again Sunday at a new church that we're going to. And we'll see. They'll make their decision and let us know whether they want him or not. So, but he's got, not this weekend, but next weekend, which is his birthday weekend, he will be out of town. Well, actually, he'll be out of state because he is doing some training with his job, and they're sending him. So, you know, when they send you, you gotta kind of go. You gotta kind of go. Hey, Pink Butterfly, how you doing, girl? I can't never remember everybody's name. The ones that they don't have their names in their page, it's hard for me to remember. Old brain just don't want to work, especially when it's been overworked. Trying to get all this together. I told my grandson a while ago, I said, well, y'all help me get all that stuff in there. Now I got to figure out that I make sure that I've got everything for my life. He's like, yeah, you better, Mimi. Yeah, I better. Yeah, I better. Okay. So, we need to dry this. Dry this. Hey, Vonda, how you doing? Good evening, good evening. How you doing, girl? Thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And I'm a little out of sorts because I'm in a different place and I'm still trying to get used to it. You know, I'm trying to get used to it. So y'all got to y'all got to get used to it with me. We're doing this together, y'all. We're doing this together. Y'all having a good day so far? I hope so. I hope so. And if you would, those of you that don't know, please be in prayer for Tina Fike, T&D Creations. She lost her brother yesterday, and they were like best friends. And her health isn't good either, so it's even harder, you know, on a body that wants to give up, you know. And she's tired, y'all. She's really tired. My heart breaks for her. So I know y'all are praying people and you love the Lord. So just remember Tina Fike and T&D Creations, if you would, for the Lord to comfort her and give her peace, you know. It's hard losing a loved one, but when you have bad health on top of it, it's even harder, because she has said several different times that she's just ready to give up. She's done. She's tired. And I get that. I totally get that. I get it. I do. Okay, let's get this on here. And I did not bring my brayers out, y'all. Shame on me. We're just going to have to wing it, right? We're just going to have to wing it. And it's still kind of damp, so it's not completely dry. And I couldn't tell you where there's a piece of plastic right now to save my life. I could not. But it's okay if it's got some wrinkles in it, because look, we all got wrinkles too, right? Especially the older we get. The older we get, the worse it gets. Okay. Grab my Teflon sheet, my little iron. We're just going to put her down. Hey, Gail, how you doing? Thank you for being here, sweet friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I do. Welcome to my she shed, my new she shed that my husband has been working on since May. It's not complete. Now, the building's complete, but as far as everything that goes in it, no, it's not. I still got a lot more work to do, but it'll get done. It'll get done. You know, it's just my grandson, my husband, my son every now and then when he could help, my grandson, my son's best friend who lives right behind us on the horseshoe. They've all helped tremendously to get this project done. And they've helped me a lot this weekend. Okay. Alright. Now we got that on, and it's on there with no wrinkles. Look at there. Look at there. No wrinkles. We got all the wrinkles out. Yay, yay. Thank you for sharing. Thank you so much, Gail. Yes, I do too. It just breaks my heart that as everything she's going through, and she's got more to go through, you know. But God has a plan, and we just got to trust in Him. We just got to trust in Him, right? So, anyway, I didn't want to be a Debbie Downer, but I really need, and I know there's power in prayer, so I really wanted to make sure that if it wasn't mentioned, that it was mentioned, so that we can be praying for Miss Tina and their family. So we're just taking my little gator sander here and just going around the edges, because these are rounded edges, right? Kind of rounded edges. So it just took it off real good. Real easy, real easy. So we're going to set this to the side and let it finish cooling off, because I will seal it. Oh, goodness gracious. Now let's get to the other project. Okay, this is a Dollar Tree leaf. It says, Hello, Autumn. But I'm not using the Hello, Autumn. I want to use it this way. So it gives it's up just a little bit, but not a lot. But we do need to paint this, and I'm going to paint it as well with the, let's see. Okay, there we go. I went on data, y'all. Hey, Linda, how you doing, beautiful? How you doing? Why I take that lid off? I don't know. There, now my comments are moving. I went to data, y'all, and now my comments are moving on my phone. They weren't moving on my phone. And I probably because my husband's home, and he's also using the internet. So, and being out here, it's going to grab his stuff before it's going to grab mine. So, I'm going to have to use my phone on data. But it'll be okay. It'll be okay. So, we're just painting this little leaf that I got from the Dollar Tree with the Folk Art linen. And that's just to give it a base coat. And I got yuck in my... Let me grab a paper towel. I got yuck in my brush, or in my paint. I don't want it on there. Yes, yes. Oh my goodness, Vonda. And you've been in my prayers too, girl. You have. You have. You've been keeping you in my prayers also. Trying to get all these yucks out of there. I don't like the yucks. or the boogers, or whatever you want to call them. I don't like them. I don't like them. And I am going to paint the edges the best I can. I got a big brush, and it's kind of doing more so than I want it to. So we're going to just go ahead and paint it. That way, if you see it, it'll be hidden. It'll be hidden. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. And it don't matter if it's a complete coverage, because like I said, we're going to cover it. But we're not going to cover it completely. We're going to cover it mostly. We're going to cover it mostly. We are. So did y'all have a good weekend? Did everybody have a good weekend? What y'all having for supper? I just fixed. Like I said, I had to go this morning and take my brother-in-law to do his running around for the month and pay his bills, and then take him to the Walmart so he could do some grocery shopping and all the things. So I did that this morning, and then came home and immediately went to getting the stuff that I had to have out here so that I could do my live out here, because my room now, my old craft room, is horrendous mess, and there's no way I could craft in there. None. I mean, I got stuff stacked on top of each other. I just got stuff everywhere, y'all. I do. But you know, us crafters, we got so much stuff, which I've said that 2 or 3 times. I got a lot of stuff. Okay, so you can't really even tell the difference, but it will make a difference. Now my nose is wanting to run. What in the world? What in the world? Hey, Rosa, how you doing, girl? How you doing? Okay, I have to get situated again, y'all. I'm trying to adjust to this chair. I'm trying, y'all. Please forgive me. All right, now the bottom here on the stem, we are going to paint it. And this is Anita's Earth Brown. Anita's Earth Brown. And I'm so glad we've gotten some rain, y'all. It was so dry. So dry. And it rained a little bit yesterday afternoon, and then again last night. And then it rained again through the night, off and on. And then didn't start raining until about 2 o'clock this afternoon. But it's rained 2 or 3 times, and then it stopped, and then rained again. And it's a nice slow rain, so it's the good kind of rain. It'll soak into the ground and get the ground good and moist, like it should be, versus getting gully washers and it just runs off, right? We need the rain to be soaked into the ground. The ground is parched. It is parched. For sure, for sure. I see one spot right there that I didn't get coverage on it very good, but it's okay. We're gonna change it up. All right. So I'm just painting this little stem with the Anita's Earth Brown. Earth Brown. My husband said, dang, I didn't realize you had as many paints as you did. He said, I just never really paid attention to it until I started bringing them all out here. And I had to, you know, because as I'm putting stuff away and doing stuff, I'm organizing it all. So he was like, dang. Okay, so there's our little stem. All right, we're going to set that aside. We're done with that. That can go in there for now. Now, the other napkin we're going to use is this one here. And I'm sorry it's backwards, but it says thankful, y'all. It says thankful. And I've already pulled off the plies and all the things. So let me dry this so I don't get it all over me. Hey, Linda, how you doing? You cooked ham and green meat, mac and cheese. Oh, my goodness, that sounds yummy. I live in South Georgia. I live in Abbeville, a little bitty town called Abbeville. A little bitty town called Abbeville. Not big at all. It's got one street light in it. And I live 10 miles from the town of Abbeville. 10 miles of the town from Abbeville. Okay, so we are going to take this, and this is going to go on our board, but it's not going to go like y'all think it is. It's going to go kind of cattywampus. So I'm going to take my little brush here, and I'm just going to dip it in the water, and I'm going to go around the word thankful, and we're going to take that out. Okay, we're going to take that out. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Okay. Let's see if we can get this out without tearing it all up. Take that part out. And I've got some florals out here, and I brought my Excelsior out here. So we've got, and I even got a little bit of ribbon, fabric tore to do a little bow if we decide it needs a bow. But I'm thinking is if you don't put all that stuff on there, they'll be able to use the other side as a good side, and when they're not using it as a cutting board, they can still use it as decor standing up on their countertop, right? That's what I would do with it, but that's just me. That's just me. All right, so now we're going to take this napkin. As you can see, we took the thankful out of the middle of it. And I am going to get my scissors, and I'm going to cut off this border. I'm going to cut off the border. We're not using the border, which really the border is just about the same color as that linen that I've already put on there. But we are going to use these leaves pieces to cover the tips of our leaves, because that's what this is, right? That's what this is. Okay. Let's cut our border off. Hey, Donna's Crafts. Hey, Brother Ralph. How you doing? My Christian brother. How you doing? Did you have a good day at work today? I hope so. I hope everybody had a good day at work today. Those of you that have to work. I wish I could work, y'all. I really do. And people don't realize, they think that crafting is always just fun stuff. It is if you don't make it a job. It is if you don't make it a job. And I've always told myself, my crafting is not going to, I'm not going to allow it to become a job. Because once I allow it to become a job, then I'm not enjoying it like I used to. And I want to continue to enjoy it because it's my therapy. When things are just going awry, you know, and you've talked to God and you still have this, you need to do something, but you don't know what to do with yourself, crafting is my therapy, y'all. And I'll stick to it to the end because I've been doing it for a long, long time. Long time. And I love to craft. I do. I know a lot of y'all do too. Okay, the main thing we're concerned about is getting these tips. So we're going to pull out our Mod Podge again. Well, we're going to use a little bit more water. Just a little bit more water to kind of get as close as we can to these leaves. We can pull that out. Pull that out. Because we're going to use the Mod Podge. My iron's just over there ticking away. Let me unplug it. There we go. Okay. Oh. Get back over here. Chair. My chair won't get away. Hey, Jackie. Did you sneak in on me? I'm not getting my comments on my phone now, y'all. I'm not. I'm just getting them on my laptop. It's crazy. But I was praying that we wasn't going to have to get a booster for me to be able to go live out here. But it doesn't look like it. Praise God. Now, with everybody being home and my grandson, my husband, the TV, all the things, they are all using the internet, then, you know, it might be a little bit off and on, touch and go, but it's okay. Now, I am going to take this piece here, I'm going to tear it down, and I'm going to go up to the tip top, and then I'm going to, because the holes that are in the leaf, you see the holes that are in the leaf? I covered them up with some hot glue, but it's not taking the holes away. So we're going to put these on here like so, and then I will add paint to add more color to the tips that are sticking out. Y'all catching what I'm throwing? You catching what I'm throwing? I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. Alright. So, let's flip that over, and we're going to put some right there. Put some right there. And I'm going to use my little brush. Yeah, mine just did hamburger helper tonight because I knew the way my day was going to be with having to get everything out here, because I looked at the my calendar wrong when I got a message last night from Miss Sherry asking if I was ready. And I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, I'm ready. Yes, I was thinking it was tomorrow, but that's okay. That's okay, right? I'm just glad I didn't not pay attention. I have a bad habit of the messenger, because it dings all the time. I don't check it as often as I should. And then sometimes I end up missing things that I thought I was supposed to be in at a certain time, and it was wrong. But that's just me. That's just me. You know, life gets cray-cray. But it's okay. I made it, y'all. I made it. I made it. I did. Okay. Now, I'm just going to take my little scissors here and just put a couple little snips in here. And then we're going to Mod Podge it around. Mod Podge it around. So that it will stick like it's supposed to. And that's going to take care of our little hole area. Sorry if I'm missing comments, y'all. Trying to focus. Stay focused. Stay focused. Okay. Get that on there. And then we kind of seal over top of it. Okay, now you can't see the holes, can you? And it will dry clear. And once I get everything done and taken care of and sprayed on there, now I want to show you, I'm going to put this on here, but I'm going to put it on there like so. Just like so. Oh, we're going this way. I think I want to go this way. I think I want to go this way. So my thankful that I've got right here that we've already taken out, it's going to have to go on here like so, right? Like so. Alright. Let's go ahead and get that on there. Let's get it on there. That way that part is done and I won't forget and end up putting it down in the wrong spot. Y'all don't do those kind of things, do you? And then you go, oh, snap-a-doodles. And you got to move something because you wasn't paying attention. No. So we wasn't paying attention, right? I know it happens to the best of us. Okay, now we're going to flip it over this side and we're going to go in this way. Mod Podge her down, Mod Podge her down. And if it's got wrinkles, it's okay. It's okay. But I guarantee you, if I take my little iron, and I done unplugged it, I took my little iron, it would iron them right back out. Who'd I miss? Who'd I miss? Am I buffering, Jackie? Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I only got one bar now. I only got one bar. It might have to do with the weather too, because we're probably fixing to get some rain. Like I said, it's been raining off and on this afternoon. I apologize, y'all. Do I need to try to go back to my Wi-Fi? I just feel like the Wi-Fi is going to be worse than using data. I just feel like it's going to be worse. Okay, just making sure I get all my edges down really good. And I may have to look into getting a booster anyway. I may. Hey Robin, how you doing? I've suffered with sciatica for almost a week. I feel sorry for anyway. Yeah, sciatica is not fun. No, it's not. I've been dealing with it probably 6 or 7 years. It's not. It's not. And then when you add discs and everything else that acts crazy, it just gets really painful. It really does. It's hard to deal with, for sure, for sure. While my iron is still pretty warm, I'm just gonna run over top of that real quick. Oop, easy, Laurie, easy. Okay. All right. So now we're going to, and I'm going to have to pull some more of these corners out. I am. All right. So let's grab this one. Whoop. Get back over here. Okay. Now what I do? Oh, you better not, Laurie. You better not. Get back in there. Get back in there. Lay down. Lay down, I say, lay down. Am I still buffering for y'all? Am I still buffering for y'all? Or no? I hope not. I hope not. But up after me, y'all, is White's Creative Designs. If y'all not following any of these creatives, I don't understand why. Because everybody that I have dealt with in this group, they've been fantastic. They have been fantastic. They got beautiful spirits. They love to craft. They love to make you laugh. It's just such a joy to be in these groups. It really is. Really and truly is. I started going live in Lolly's Crafty Friends VIP, whatever it is. I can't even think of the name of it right at the moment, but I've been going live with her as well as the Stand Tall group still. The Stand Tall group has been with me when I was going through all my hard times. They're one that did not leave me because my page had been compromised. They didn't leave my side. They were here and they still included me in, and I'm so thankful for that, because if it wasn't for them, I do believe I probably would have just given it up. I believe I probably would have just given it up. And that's not really what I wanted to do. Not really. But when your page is compromised and then you have to try to start over, people don't want to deal with you because you've had a page that's been compromised. And I understand, because, you know, they're looking out for their followers and their friends and all the things. And it just bothers me that, you know, it wasn't my fault. It wasn't like it was something I went out and did. It was just bad people that thought they needed my page worse than I did. They, you know, they didn't work for it, but I did. But I was the one taking the brunt of it because of it, and still am. There's a couple of creatives that I've tried to get back in their event, and they won't even return my message. I'm like, really? That's just wrong. But, you know, it's their group, their page. They want to shun somebody, then more power to them. God knows. God knows. He does, he does. Oop, my finger's sticking. It's kind of sticky, kind of sticky. Okay, let's grab another one. Let's grab another. And you do get 4 panels on this particular napkin. I think it came from the Dollar General last year. I'm not positive, but I think that's where I got several of them. I think I've given them away in Happy Mail and some of the stuff that I've given out. But because I still got several more, so I'm pretty sure that I bought the pack. And I think they came from the Dollar General. In fact, I think I bought 2 packs because I used them, 1 pack for Thanksgiving. You know, because sometimes you just get napkins for actual use as napkins. And I like to have something that's fall-ish for the holidays, and you have family visiting and all the things. Oh, and to let y'all know, my mother no longer is staying here in Georgia with me. She's moved, decided to go back to North Carolina and live with my sister. Her situation at home wasn't the best with her spouse, so she just opted into just going back up there. And she lived up there for about 6 or 8 years. I forget exactly how long it was. And when I talked to my stepfather earlier today, he proceeded to tell me it's just as well, he said, because her dementia was getting where I couldn't handle it. I thought to myself, I thought you married her for better or for worse, you know? Needless to say, that didn't sit well with me. So I'll be making trips back and forth to North Carolina now to see my mama again. But, you know, as long as she's happy, that's all that matters. She does have dementia. It is hard to deal with, but, you know, when that's your spouse, and he wants to treat you bad because you've got dementia, she don't deserve that. You know, she's had a hard life too. She's had to start over a couple, 3, 4 times, getting divorced because men done her wrong. And I don't feel like, feel like she should be in her best life right now, you know. And we all want that for our parents. And when he come out and said that just put a bad taste in my mouth, y'all. It did. You know, it's just as well he couldn't deal with her dementia anymore. And you know what it is he doesn't want to deal with her dementia anymore. And he's just pushing her off on somebody else. And it really just... Now, if I had had the space, she wouldn't have been up there with my sister. She'd been here. But I do have my grandson living with me. I had my other craft space, my craft room that I had, it's right now it's in a rye. It's just all over the place. And that flooring in that room it's already been changed over to regular flooring and not carpet. Well, my grandson, he wants to go to that room, which he's going to, and then we were going to take the carpet out of the other room and put my mama there. But he showed his butt prior to all that, so it was just kind of a change of plans. Just kind of a change of plans, you know. And more than likely, and I'm praying that, you know, when we get the room done, that she'll come back. And if she don't, that's okay too. So I know she's being well taken care of. I know she's loved there, and she's not being treated bad. So, you know, and her other 2 kids do live there. I got a baby brother that's 17 years younger than me. And then my sister, she is 18 months younger than me. And she just had a birthday. So, you know, she's with her kids. So that's what's important. That's what's important. You know, and once I get that room, she decides she wants to come stay with me for a little while, but still have a room up there with my sister. She can do that too. That way I give my sister a break. And, you know, and I'll still get to have time with my mama. So, you can look at it a couple different ways, you know. Look at it a couple different ways. Get back over there. But yeah, I don't know how y'all would feel about that, but it really just did not sit well with me when he said that, you know, he couldn't deal with her dementia. Well, I thought you married her for better or for worse, right? Okay, this is where we're going with that, y'all. Can y'all see that? Let's see what time we got. We still got some minutes. We still got some time. So I'm just pulling these leaves off of the edge of the napkin here, and we're just putting them on these corners. And like I said, if there's a spot that it's got too much white or cream color and it's not blending well, I will go back over it and do some blending with it. It'll probably be off the live, but that'll be okay. But I will take a picture and I will put it on the page and show y'all what I'm talking about. Show y'all what I'm talking about. But how would y'all feel about it? Yeah, it would be, it'd be nice to have her here with me, but, you know, until I'm not made of money, so, you know, it's a process thing. My sister's got a really good job, and her husband's retired, and he's home a lot, so he's there to help as well. So it's okay that, you know, I understand it. I get it. It's not a jealousy thing by no means. By no means. It's just, you know, she's my mama too, and you can't have her all to yourself. You just can't. You gotta share, right? Gotta share. She's my mama too, right? Hey, Mary T, how you doing? How you doing? Hey, Harley's Hot Mess Express, how you doing, girlfriend? How you feeling? You've been in my prayers too, girlfriend. You have. I pray for a lot of y'all. I do. Y'all just bless my heart so much. I love y'all. Y'all are like family. Distant family. You know, I tell y'all things. I'm an open book when it comes to the FB. A lot of times I'm not, but a lot of times I am. But it's okay. It's okay because I share with y'all, and if somebody else don't like it, then bye, Felicia. You know, I ain't got time for all that anymore. My cushion's slipping. My cushion's slipping. My cushion's slipping. I know this is tedious to watch, but I apologize. But, you know, trust the process. Isn't that what we got to do? Trust the process. Gotta trust the process. Oh, come on now. Get on there. Yo, we gotta trust the process. little bit more of the Mod Podge. We're going to add that right on it. I'm just going to go ahead and start gluing and then wait till it's all down, and then I'll go back and sand. That'll be more better, huh? That way y'all won't have to wait so long. Not going to take so long. So everybody been watching the live so far? Or the event so far? Why I keep saying the live, I don't know. It's like this is my first time I've gone live or something. I'm acting like it's the first time I've gone live or something. It's not, by no means. It's not, it's not. Okay. Sweet Jesus. And we really enjoyed the new church that we went to Sunday. And that was a real blessing. And he said when he got back in the truck, I said, I do believe you missed preaching. He said, I think I did too. I said, because I could see it. I could just, you know, a wife can see things by actions in a husband, you know, especially when you've been with somebody for 30 plus years. You know things, you know, and I could see it in his face and the way he was lighting up. The more he spoke, the more he preached, the more excited he got, and it was a blessing to watch. It was a blessing to watch. You know, when God calls you to do something and you do it, and there's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. And he's a good preacher. Not just that he's my husband. He's a good preacher. If you hadn't seen him over there on the other church that he was at, the Lebanon, he sticks by the Bible for sure. He sticks by the Bible. He goes only by God's word. But you know, he's just like anybody else. We're all sinners. We all have faults. We all mess up. And he's no different just because he's a preacher. In fact, what's different is that he has to answer for everything that he says in that pulpit. You know, and that's a lot. So he's like, no, it don't matter what people think. I'm going to speak God's word because I have to answer to the Lord for that. You know, and you don't want to get it wrong. You don't want to tell somebody something that's not right when you're talking about God's word. You just don't. So, but it was a blessing, y'all. It was a real blessing. And I think I want to go back over that one too. But let's get this side done. Let's get this side done. And this edge is over here. Oh. Mod Podge is running away from me. And I'm probably getting out of frame. Uh-oh. Stand back up. Ugh. Lay down like you're supposed to. You're gonna give me a hard time. Give me a hard time. So, when I go in the house, my supper's already cooked. Because I went ahead and pre-did everything, got everything done so that when he got home from work, his supper was there. All he's got to do is go in and fix him a plate and something to drink, and he's good to go. So my supper is ready, and I'll just pop it in the microwave and warm it up just a smidge, and I will be eating my supper while I'm finished watching the rest of the event, because I'm not gonna miss it. I'm definitely one, when there's an event going on and I'm in it, I'm gonna be watching. I may not be active speaking, but I'm watching it. It's on. It's on for sure. Uh-oh, why are you bubbling right there? Get back down. Boy, these napkins can be persnickety. They can. Let's grab another one. Let's grab another one. Oh, we got 3 more minutes. I appreciate y'all being here. I want y'all to know, thank you very much for being here. I love each and every one of you. I appreciate you taking your time out of your day, coming to hang out with me. I know it was kind of awkward today because I'm in my new space, and I just feel like a fish out of water. Oh, I feel like a fish out of water because I'm not used to doing it like this. It's just strange. It's definitely strange. But I'm going to love it. I'm going to love it because I can get away, get away, get away. I can get away, get away. So, I wanted y'all to know that I will post a picture in the group. I appreciate each and every one of y'all being here. I pray for y'all. I love y'all. God loves you. Laurie loves you. But God loves you more. And He'll never turn His back on you. So, I want to give y'all some love. Make sure they're working like they're supposed to. Come on there. Come on there. There they are. There they are. I'm going to give y'all some balloons or confetti. There it is. Some confetti too. Let's see if we can do some balloons. There we go. We celebrate and celebrate good time. Y'all want to see real quick of what we got going on here? Let me see if we can do it. Let's see if we can do it without turning y'all off. Without turning y'all off. All right. Okay. All right. Let me see if I can flip her. Flipper, flipper, flipper. There we go. All right. Okay, y'all, this is what we got going on. Look at here. This is just some of my stuff. And I've got it all organized, all my paints and my top coats and all the things. Then I got this here. Like I said, right here on this back wall that y'all were looking at, there's going to be a big dresser here. Down here, there's going to be another shelving unit that's going to go here. This is for all my florals, y'all. There's some of them. My husband built me that. And the bottom rack's going to be for greenery. And then each season, I'm going to have my totes with my florals up underneath here on the bottom, so I can just take out whatever season I'm in and put those colors up. For summer and spring and all that stuff, I can just change out the main colors. When it gets fall, I can change the fall. And then when the Christmas, I can change the Christmas. And then I've got these 2 little shelves here. I got 3 shelves right here that he put up, and I'm just adding to it. Now this is just a jumble where this is where stuff that he was working on and it just hadn't gotten out yet, and when it's got to be moved. There's another shelf that's going on this back gray wall here. He put that shelf up there as well. And now I'm going to have my scroll saw, as you can see it right there. My scroll saw, it's going to be right here in this area. And then this here is a lathe, a mini lathe that my father gave myself and my grandson so that we can do some cutting. And then I've got a ribbon rack over here, and I just stacked some ribbon up in there for now. And then my paints and stuff, and this is where y'all were watching me from. So I appreciate y'all being here. I love y'all. Y'all have a great afternoon, and go show Miss Karen's for White's Designs, Creative Designs, the love, y'all. I love y'all, and I'll see you again. Have a blessed day.